Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming back. So this video is going to be all about strobing, and if you are wondering what the heck is strobing, I'm going to explain it to you in this video, and I'm going to show you pictures of before and after of what it looks before you've strobed your face and after you strobed your face. And I also want to tell you my thoughts on it, what I think about it, if it's something you should do, if it's a trend you should follow, all that kind of good stuff. It will be in this video. So if you want to learn all about strobing, then just keep watching, guys. Okay, so basically what strobing is, it's groundbreaking, let me tell you. It is highlighting. Yeah, that's what strobing is. You highlight the heck out of your face. So the technique is you highlight your face and you do not contour. Now, contour has been around for ages and ages and ages, but it hasn't been as popular or as mainstream as it has in the past couple of years. Like, it has really, everybody's contouring, and the reason you contour really is to hide imperfections. So for example, I have a big forehead, so the way I contour my face is that I put dark color all over my hairline, and that will darken up the hairline and make the illusion of making my forehead smaller, and I highlight the center of my forehead, so you will see more the front of my forehead than you will around my hairline. So that just gives me the appearance of having a smaller forehead than what I really do. Very popular. Everybody carves their cheekbones. It will make your face look slimmer, look longer. So that's why people do. And if you have a double chin, so you contour right under your jawline, so that will minimize it. So I'm sure you know how to contour. There's tons of videos on YouTube about contouring and all that great stuff. So the opposite of contouring is strobing, and all you basically are is highlighting the heck out of your face. And the areas that you highlight typically would be the top of your cheekbones, down the bridge of your nose, and maybe like as a brow highlight, maybe the Cupid's bow. Those are kind of the regular kind of strobing areas where people tend to strobe or tend to highlight. Now, as far as strobing is no contouring and just highlighting even more. So a couple places where I added a little bit of more highlight, besides the top of my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, I did it in the inner corner, and I also did it on top of my brow right here. So you could probably see it as I move my face, kind of catches the light a little bit more. I also did on my chin, obviously at the top of my lip. So yeah, so you just kind of really focus it on the center of your face, and anywhere where you move your face, you want it to really catch that shimmery, glowy kind of light. I'm going to tell you my favorite products for highlighting, for strobing really. The one I use today on my face is by Hard Candy, and this is Tiki. So that's the color that it's called. It's such a beautiful highlighter. Obviously, I'm wearing it. I like that you can use this wet as well, and it'll just give you a little bit more of intense highlight. I particularly like that, so I think that's fun. But this is what I'm wearing today, and this is a very beautiful kind of bronzy gold shimmery color that will look good on a lot of different skin tones. If you're more on the tanner side, you could get away with this. That's why I really like this one, because I feel like this could work for many different skin tones. So that's what I'm wearing today. Now, another very extremely popular one, which I also really do like, it is by Becca Cosmetics, and this is called the Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed Powder in the color Moonstone. Now, this is, again, absolutely beautiful. Look at that. It's so nice. It has a very kind of gold tint to it. I actually think that this would be a little bit more intense. So let me kind of do that. So this is a little bit more of an intense highlight, which is what strobing really is. It's just intensely highlighting the heck out of your face. So I'm kind of showing you the spots of where I had already highlighted, and just I'm kind of going over them again really quickly, just so you can kind of get the feel of this whole strobing thing. So again, this one is absolutely beautiful, but I will say that this will not work for every skin tone. This is very, very kind of white, and if you have more on the tan skin, you want to go something that has a little bit more of a bronze hue to this. You can see them compared side by side. They're both absolutely beautiful, and I love them both, but as you can see, they are very different. One is way more white and the other one's way more bronzy. So if you have very light skin, this would be absolutely beautiful. If you have a little bit more of a tan skin, I think this one would just work out a lot better. Another of my favorite kind of highlighting powders is by Too Faced, and this is the Candlelight Glow. I absolutely love this. I think it's so pretty. It has a mixture of two colors, so it has a pink side and it has a kind of gold side to it. You could use them individually, or you can, so this is individually, this is the pink one, this is the gold one, and of course you can blend them together. They make an absolutely beautiful highlight. I really like this. Again, I have pretty light skin, so it shows up really nicely. If you have more tan skin, again, you want to go a little bit kind of darker, a little bit more bronzier. Otherwise, it's just going to be too intense, and let alone being intense, it could look ashy. So that's what we want to stay away from. We want to look glowy, like a glowy goddess, and ashy is not in that equation. So anyways, so yeah, I really love this one. Another one that I love, this was a limited edition, so I kind of feel bad talking about it, but it's a really nice highlight. This is a Jolly Good Mineralized Skin Finish by MAC, and this is in the Kelly Osborne collection. Like I said, that was limited edition, but this is kind of what I'm talking about, how this is much more on the bronzier side. So this would be great for darker skin tone. On me, honestly, if I want a super natural highlight, this is perfect because it's super natural on me. It barely shows up, you know what I mean? But if you have a lot more of a tanner skin, this is absolutely beautiful. You have kind of a pinky side, and then you have a bronzier, more glowy side. This is absolutely beautiful. If you were able to get your hands on it way back when, and you still have it and you're not sure how to use it, this is an amazing highlighter. Absolutely beautiful. Like I said, I feel bad talking about it, but it was such a good highlighter, especially for darker skin tones. So that one would work really well. Then I have another one which is really affordable. This is by the brand Colorpop, and this is in the color Spoon. Now, these highlighters are absolutely beautiful. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Look at that. That's gorgeous. It really bounces off because they're so beautiful. They have tons of glitter, tons of shimmer. They're absolutely beautiful. They are extremely intense. They are kind of like a wet formula. So, which you can go extremely light with it, or you can go really intense with it. It just kind of depends on what you're kind of going for. But again, this is one of my all-time favorite highlighters as well. This is the Super Shock Cheek Pearlized highlighter, and I believe this was only $5. So for the product that you get, like the what do I say, the finish that you get, it's absolutely beautiful. The formulation, it's really nice. I really like this highlighter. One of my last highlighters, it is by Nars. This is the Dual Intensity Blush, kind of blush highlighter duo. I have been using this for a really long time. I mean, ever since it came out, and I'm obsessed, and you could tell I'm obsessed because I've hit pan already. So it's this duo. It's the Jubliation duo, and this gold one is the one that I've absolutely loved so much. But again, if you have much darker skin tone than I do, then this is going to be absolutely gorgeous on you. So beautiful. It's just, oh my god, I'm obsessed with this. I've been using it every single day ever since I got it. I just really like this. It's such a beautiful highlighter, bronzer kind of duo. You can use one as blush, one as highlighter. If you have darker skin tone, you can use both as highlighters. They're absolutely beautiful. I love this. So if you are on the darker skin tone, something like this would be so beautiful on you. So I really wanted to share a bunch of different options, whether you have really light skin tone like me, or if you have much darker skin tone. I wanted to show you something that will work for everybody and that could help you get the strobing thing going on. You know, I like strobing. I love highlighting. I've been highlighting my face ever since I started doing my makeup. I've always been a fan of the highlight, the dewiness, the glowy. It's just been my thing. I've always liked it. I remember watching J-Lo. She was one of the first kind of celebrities who really like brought in the glow and always kind of looking glowy and stuff. And I have been obsessed with her and her makeup and her glowiness forever. And I always have really liked it. On the other hand, let me tell you something. If you have extremely oily skin, I feel like this is a trend that you are going to hate. The reason being is because as is, I already look kind of dewy and a little wet and sweaty, which I'm not, but when you're wearing this much highlight, it's just kind of the look it gives you. And if you're oily, add this on top of that and your face will just kind of not look so pretty. So if you are extremely oily, have oily skin, this might be a trend that you might want to skip. And even if you do want to do this trend, you might have to really kind of do it very kind of lightly and just very little bit, just so it's not kind of crazy and you end up hating it. So I know this trend is not for everybody, and that's okay. I personally love it. I like it on me. But also I wanted to say, if you have mature skin, this is also a trend that you might want to stay away from, just because highlighting mature skin cannot always look very pretty. For example, my mom, I have showed her how to highlight her face in a way that doesn't accentuate lines, creases, anything like that. So what we tend to do for her is we always highlight the bridge of her nose, and that doesn't highlight any creases or wrinkles or anything like that. The top of her cupid's bow. She has very dry skin also, by the way. Sometimes we do on top of the forehead, the brow bone, we do, and we always do a blush that has a little bit of a shimmer to it, just her cheeks look glowing. So that's another way that you could still kind of highlight your face beautifully without getting all those kind of highlighting creases and wrinkles and all that stuff that that you kind of want to stay away from, and it's totally understandable. But yeah, I love the trend. I don't know why it's called strobing, honestly. Like, I might sound ridiculous, but I really don't know why it's called that. It's really just highlighting the heck out of your face. I do love the trend. I love to highlight, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. So yeah, so I don't have anything else to say other than thank you guys so much for watching. Like always, social media, all that good stuff, my vlog will be linked below if you guys want to go check that out. And yeah, I will have a list of all the highlighters that I mentioned, and if I can find links to them, I will definitely link them for you if you guys want to go check them out. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and leave a comment below and tell me how you like this video. So yeah, so thank you again so much for watching, guys, and until next time, bye!